Okay, I think we all know what time it is, right? Yeah! First, if you could welcome onto the stage the director of the magnificent film, the fabulous Mr. Chris Weitz. Okay, know this person as Bella Swan. But I feel you should make some noise for the very beautiful Kristen Stewart. Okay, let's do it. If everyone could welcome Robert Pattinson to the stage. Okay, let's make some noise for Taylor Lautner. First up, Robert, we go to you.
Okay.
Is it true your inspiration for Edward was partially James Dean? Is this true?
I mean, the inspiration was more like the book, I guess.
More than James Dean, yeah.
I think so. I don't think I was really trying to play James Dean.
Okay, Taylor, if you could give your character one piece of advice, what would that be?
When somebody gets a cut, you don't need to take your whole shirt off to wipe it off.
Let's move on.
I think so.
Okay, maybe later. Maybe we'll do it later. Chris, how faithful do you think this adaptation is to the book?
My first responsibility was to Stephanie Meyer because it's the world that she created. And equal to that responsibility is my feeling towards the fans. They've been waiting a long time, and what they hope for is a vision of the book that doesn't take liberties, but that represents to them the tone and the characters and the scenes that they love. So I think it's quite faithful.
Okay, back to Robert. Do you find it easy to get in and out of character, or does it take a while to get out of Edward's head? It's quite a dark guy, complex guy.
He is, yeah. It takes a little while. Like, you know, it's kind of... You have to get to certain things. It's quite difficult to get out of the makeup and stuff. It's quite difficult to, you know, rearrange your hair.
Could take up to like 5 minutes to
it can take up to 5 minutes to get out of character.
Jeez. This is from Ellie. This is for Chris. Your favorite location? Obviously very important to this film.
Right here, right now.
Thank God we got to go to Italy, because if we had to fake it, that would have been like the most depressing thing ever. And it made us work 10 times harder because we had an entire production company send the whole crew for the climax of the movie to Italy. It's like, well, if you don't pull it off, we're like, we've wasted a lot of time and money. So to act in the environment that you're really supposed to be in always helps. So
Robert Pattinson. I wonder if this will wear. No? Is this going to happen all night every time I say Robert Pattinson? Yeah.
It just got bigger, right?
No, has filming the Twilight saga changed your outlook on life? Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it means that I have a much more respect for my name now.
You've realised the power of Robert.
I see it in a whole different light.
Taylor, we can see the physical change you've gone through. How are you able to prepare yourself for the emotions that Jacob has for Bella? So we're talking mind here, not brawn. He's not taking it off. It's not going to happen.
I mean, the emotional change that Jacob goes through is, I mean, honestly, it's the most important part. And it was just a matter of diving into the book and studying the character over and over. And my relationship with Kristen really helped. And definitely helped being behind the direction of Mr. Chris Weitz over here.
Kristen, if you hadn't played this part, do you ever wonder how different life would be?
I would just be less busy. Probably like I'm gonna be like all serious. I can't do the funny thing, but like acting, you never stop. All acting is, all filmmaking is caring about people and wanting to understand them more, and through that you get to know yourself more. And the fact that I've gotten to do something for such a long period of time, which I normally don't get the opportunity to do, it's been the most concentrated, most amazing study of a character that I've ever had. And if I didn't have that, I'd probably be like pulling my hair out to find something that I love this much.
That was put beautifully, Kristen. Robert, who do you think is most like their character, and in what way? Does Taylor ever rip off his top to, aid a bleeding cut? Does that happen?
I don't know, would you?
Let's try.
Who's most like their character?
Taylor.
Yeah. Are you most like your character? I don't know. I mean, I guess, yeah, well, apparently Taylor is. I think everyone's just great actors.
He looks really like him as well.
He does look like him.
It's really weird. Kristen,
Hey.
Amelia would like to know, if you could change one thing about your character, what would it be? If you could change Bella in any way?
I'd make her a vampire.
Robert, the Twilight saga has influenced pretty much everyone here tonight, right? Has there been a book, film, or band which means like this much to you? I guess what were your obsessions? What were you fanatical about?
I mean, I'd love to have something that you can kind of, but I'd love to be able to come to someone like this and just stand in there and scream. There's nothing. It seems very satisfying. I'd love to be able to feel, completely comfortable doing it. I mean, it's kind of amazing.
Taylor, do you prefer having long hair or short hair?
I most definitely have to go with short.
What do you guys like? Do you like long? You like short? They like short. Keep it short. Keep that maintained. Chris, what was your favorite scene to shoot in New Moon and why?
I think my favorite scene to shoot was the last scene in the film. And it wasn't the last in that order. It wasn't like now I get to stop. It's just that it involves all three of the lovely people I'm sitting on stage with, and the entire film was built for that last scene to matter more than anything else in the movie. And I want people not to give away what happens in that scene, but I think people will be very, very satisfied with it.
Perfect. Kristen, Chloe, kind of same question for you. What was your favorite scene to film? What did you enjoy the most?
My favorite scene in the movie, and I don't know if it was my favorite to shoot, but it definitely was the one that stressed me out. Not the most, but second to the most, was when she finally gets him and pushes him out of the light, and then they sort of reconcile their whole relationship with... they say nothing. Like, all they have to do is look at each other, and it's over. And I didn't think that we could pull that off. Like, how do you save the whole movie without saying a whole lot? But I liked it.
Robert, what do you miss most about London?
I miss a lot of things. I miss the Twilight fans.
Yeah! That's a strong answer. Great answer. Taylor. Obviously, you're a lot more involved with the second film, but what's the best thing about being part of Twilight? Is it people screaming, "Take your top off"?
No, it's not that, but it is these people showing up to events like this and knowing that we have this kind of support behind us. It makes us feel a lot more comfortable with what we're doing. And I mean, actually, there's not a better feeling in the world than making a movie and knowing that we actually have people that are really, really excited to see it.
Chris, were there any difficulties in shooting the stunts or creating the special effects that we've seen from the trailer?
Yeah, there are werewolves and Rob fights. Rob is actually a special effect.
This is a hologram.
I seem to get all the questions which are highly technical and boring to answer, whereas everyone else gets to answer with simple one-word answers that
Okay,
make
what's
people
your
scream.
favorite superhero?
Taylor Lautner.
Okay, Kristen, I have, I think, the question for you. This is the big one. Okay, this is from Gina, Carl, and Lauren. It took 3 people to come up with this because this is how amazing this question is. Who do you think is the right man for Bella? Who do you think? Oh, yeah.
If I was friends with Bella, I'd be like, please make my life easier and date Jacob, but Edward.
Okay, Roshni would like to ask you, Robert, what's the funniest moment you remember from your time on set?
I think the moment when I'm trying to just stand off with Taylor, I'm trying to look tough for a second, and like, that's. I think that was. I don't know if that was the funniest. It was by far the most embarrassing. It's kind of like. I mean,
Taylor, one more question for you. If you could have one trait from your character, which is a lovely guy, what would that be and why?
I think that Jacob's best trait is loyalty. No? Yeah? By far, I think. So yeah,
Yeah, but you already have that.
she's gonna make me blush.
Christopher, Carla from Coventry, what was the most challenging aspect of New Moon? Was there a bit that you originally couldn't get your head around? Was there a tough part for you?
I think it's when I'm asked whether I'm Team Edward or Team Jacob, and I'm frightened that I will be killed by the opposing side.
Could happen on this stage tonight. I won't ask. Don't worry. Kristen, Valeria from London would like to know, what did you enjoy most about filming? Did you have a favorite, like Robert talked about earlier, did you have a favorite funny part on set?
Me and Taylor throughout the shoot, like in the beginning, I realized it didn't matter how high up I threw a grape, he could catch it, and then I thought that wasn't impressive anymore, so I took it and I chucked it straight at him as hard as I could, and he caught it like a dog, like literally like a mutt.
Give a round of applause for that. Well done, Taylor. I love, Kristen, that was your favorite moment.
Dude, it's very satisfying to chuck something into someone's mouth and have them actually not like die.
Because usually, you know. Robert, during the movie, what was your favorite scene to perform in?
I think my favorite scene was when Edward and Bella broke up. That was the most fun. I loved it. I just wanted to see the look on everyone's face.
Devastation. Okay, Chris, this is from Kerry from Leeds. And he says, the Twilight Saga is adored and loved by so many people. These guys. What was it like? Did you feel under immense pressure when bringing the world to life, the whole vision of Twilight?
Well, no. The funny thing is, I didn't really get nervous until people started asking me questions like that over the last couple of days. I don't want to let these guys down. I don't. And I don't think we will. I think we work very hard on it.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I saw it yesterday. It's a true triumph. Amazing movie.
Thank you.
So well done to all of you for that. Okay, should we make some noise for Taylor Lautner? Kristen Stewart. Chris Weitz. And finally this guy, Robert Pattinson. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
I'll lead you off.
That's great.